Hi, welcome to our monthly reading for March 2017. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. So see what feels right for you. It could be one sign and that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest, greatest good of everybody. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave? Preparing for that wave, crashing into the wave, riding the wave, or ignoring the wave? Also, feel free to make this an interactive video if you want to pull some cards for yourself. And if you have some time, try to check out the musical playlist below. See if there's more depth for this reading for you in any of those songs, or just enjoy the music. I hope you enjoy the reading. Always be sure, if you can, to check your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a better overall view of the month. And whenever you watch any reading, always be open to divine timing and inspiration coming through as it should for you. It could give you the forecast into the future, or clarify the past, or be right in tune with the now. I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoy the reading. I'll see you in a moment. Hi Taurus, welcome. This is our March 2017 reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's begin and see what kind of energy is coming through for the month. We're going to start with the Life Purpose Oracle cards. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all. Let's get clarity and focus on the energies coming through, and wisdom to ride these energies best. Clarity for March 2017, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. One card, our foundation, energy, and wisdom for Taurus. I hear placement of energy. That's cool. Let's see. Creative expression is where you should be placing your energy, Taurus. So painting, writing, singing, dancing, creating. I see wall art. So first I want to say tiny, which is weird. It makes me think of tiles or like a cool backsplash. So maybe you do something with tiles, art. It could be like even design. So artistic design, I'm getting on space. So that could be, I heard industrial space, taking an industrial space and making it an artistic space. That's cool. Or, you know, like something with a workbench, or like tools. I see fabric. So I see something pretty, although tools make me think of something rugged. So maybe something where there's machines involved, sewing machines, embroidery machines, something that you do and create. It could be computer screens, filming, something creative. I'm getting more of a production than something small, although that started with that small tile. So maybe for you, Taurus, it starts with a small idea, a title, a tile, and a conversation. Maybe it starts with a small space, even, you know, a space for you, a corner, and then it grows. I'm getting outdoor space. I want to say design of gardens, like landscaping, something like that. Look at this card. I mean, he's outside. So somewhere where you feel like you have room to be free, to express yourself freely. Free, yeah. I just saw... All right, I'm gonna say it, Taurus. I just saw this person inserting like something sort of sexy there. So maybe there's posing for art or something like that. That makes me think of a college where you can take something that could be funny, seeing somebody's bum or whatnot, and making it a gorgeous statue. Making something art, making something gorgeous. Maybe it's silly to others and it's beautiful for you. That's cool. It's about your own personal expression coming through, whatever it is. It's your personal filter that's important, that's special, that it's important to you. Filter makes me think of something that's been stuck in there for a while, Taurus, and needs to come out. And sometimes when energy is itchy or inspiration is there, we need to get it out there. It needs to go somewhere. It needs to have a focus point. It needs to go somewhere that you can put your hands into it and it becomes real and not just in you. Also, like, I'm getting fleeing. So don't let that spark, that inspiration, that thought, that thing you want to start go away and never start it. Even if you have to write it down, sometimes you forget, you know. Yeah, it's a good idea, but then you got your shit to do and you totally forget about it. So write it down for later if you know it's a good idea. And maybe take the space, make the space to do something for you. I'm getting like cool, awesome loner time, you know, like just no clock, you know, as much time as you need to start it, to begin it, or to get to the end of something. So I feel like that could be multiple projects with you, Taurus, as well. So maybe you multitask a little, or you set something down, set something aside, go to something else a little bit. I just saw coffee mugs. I don't even have any here. Not in front of me. Up on my dishes, somewhere up there in my half-done dishes, there is a coffee mug. But coffee mugs, maybe something like that makes me think of like glass work, like script on glass or lettering, something like that. I see a hand. So maybe you're getting a hand in something that could be like this, like applause, or, I mean, this could be acting. I just thought of like improv, a class, something like that could be expression of art. That's cool. Taking things that seem goofy. I mean, when I think of like an acting class, or more so improv, maybe comedy, something like that. Like you do some goofy things. I'm thinking of gibberish, which is really coming out of left field for me, which is where one person goes, like totally talks nothing. And then somebody translates and it's sort of funny. It was really weird to come through for Taurus. Let's get clarity. I have no idea what, maybe you just heard gibberish, or others hear gibberish and it means something to you. So it's putting, I mean, gibberish makes me think of art. Art doesn't always make sense. And everyone can interpret that shit differently. Like even a song, you know, you can write a song about something that you went through a long time ago, or something you imagined, or something somebody else went through, and everyone could presume you went through it. It could be, no, just you got wrapped up in the moment and had a ballad that needed to come out and you had a way to express it. Sometimes you have an emotion that's similar, but a totally different experience in your world. But that similar-ish thing that you make up gets it out there in an easier way than something so personal. And sometimes it needs to be personal and no one needs to know what it means because it's personal and it's not for them. Let them make it personal for them, however they take it. So I'm getting like interpretation of songs, interpretation of art, dance interpretation, whatever it is. It's open to interpretation. All right, that being said, let's move along for Taurus to the shadowscapes. Let's get clarity on artistic expression. Oh, well, maybe you have more than one project going on, or maybe you're doing something like at work and now you want to start something extra. You want to start something on the side. You want something going on at home. I'm getting like a home project, home like repair kind of energy. Maybe buying something new and repairing something else, like making old new. But when the Two of Pentacles comes through, it means you have to juggle multiple things. You have to multitask. You have to think on your toes, and you got to make it fun in order to get it done, or it just feels heavy. So it could be that you're used to something. You know, you get used to juggling the oranges. You're really good at it, and someone throws you a bowling ball or a watermelon, and all of a sudden you got to change how you juggle those oranges when they come around. You have to adapt when this comes through. It could be partnership too. Twos or partnership, working with others. Also partnership in yourself, masculine, feminine, something you want to do and something you maybe have to do going on at the same time. 2 things at the same time, 2 jobs at the same time, 2 children you're dealing with, 2 situations, 2 of anything or more even. 2 of Pentacles, but it's in your environment, it's in your energy, it's Pentacles, so it's energy and what you put your time and value into. I'm even getting body. I want to say like actually having fun, like juggling. I want to say like a bicycle or he's like a dancer. It looks like he's doing like a yoga thing too. So I want to say get in your body a bit. Get back in your body. You know, you can still... I just heard 1 headlight for some reason when I saw him have 1 foot on the ground. Don't ask me where that came from. I'll put that below by the wallflowers. I also see a yin-yang here. And you're on a pillar, so you're higher, you know, than you were before. You're building up somewhere. You're seeing something a different way or getting a better perspective somewhere. So stay grounded as you grow, as you move, as you... I like the monkey here. Keep it light. Keep it fun. And there's a butterfly. I want to say an earth energy around you, like wind and stuff working with you. Winds of change, maybe. Wind makes me think of information and I want to say synergy. So there's a way to make it work. There's a way to bring balance into your world. If you're doing too much of one thing, this is coming into your world to show you you have to change it up. You have to add more balance. You have to mix it up a little bit. You have to add more things. If you're doing so many things at once, this comes into your world, so you focus on the things you need to so that they become well oiled and move smoothly, so you can add the rougher things in later, or pay attention to the things that are a little harder to hold first, so that gets easy and you're good with the other things, or add the other things you're good with back in the mix later. It's moving things all around, all different ways to make it work for you in the end. So let's get clarity. Sometimes like this, it's overwhelming. It feels like too much. That's when you have to lighten the load, let something off your plate, tell somebody no, let something go, pass the torch along, you know, teach somebody else how to do something so it flows better. Ask for assistance, ask for help, ask for a partnership somewhere if that's available. You know, a hand, something else that can help you out. There's no reason you always have to juggle everything yourself if there's actually somebody there ready, willing, able to help. So accept help too. But if things are getting thrown on your plate and you feel like you're comfortable with holding it all, find a way to hold it all and make it work. But I'm getting that you might have to change the amount of pie on each plate. All right, let's get clarity. Let's go to the steampunk and get clarity for the 2 of Pentacles and creative expression for Taurus. I'm thinking of instruments, like playing one instrument really well and learning something else. Or doing something solo and suddenly it's a duet. You have to adapt and blend differently than you would if you were solo stage. So I'm getting blending energies. So maybe you and somebody else, or you and your situation. You know, it makes me, I'm thinking of a choir, Taurus. I mean, you guys are the throat chakra, so maybe it's speaking or skills, or like speaking, oration. I hope that's right. Oratory, auditory, oratory, I think that's right. Speaking, I think of you as like the throat. Even when I like see a Taurus walk in or think of a Taurus, I see like that head held high energy, that elegance, that grounded elegance. It's like a sexy, earthy energy you guys have. It's sensual. It's like you're in your body and you know it, and you're in the moment and you know it, and other people want to know more about you. It's just a natural sexy you guys have because it's earthy. It's earthy, it's slow, it's mysterious. All right, and it's nurturing. It's almost motherly, it's comforting. You want to know more. You're not like, you know, that's a mystery and you're a little bit sketchy about it. You guys are like, you want to know more. You want to dive deep into you. or your situation. So I don't know what I just went on a tangent about. So let's get clarity for the Two of Pentacles for Taurus. Oh, that's the King of Wands. So maybe he's the helpful energy. He doesn't like, I would say he doesn't want to sit still. You know, it's almost like he wants you to sit down. He wants you to listen to something or wants you to come over. He has a seat waiting for you, an offer for you. He wants you to hear something out. So this could be you if you have fire in your chart, Taurus. If you have a fiery, passionate, sort of adventuresome streak in you. You know, to see the bigger picture, always out to know what you don't know yet, always out to discover more. There's always more to be discovered with this king. He's very fast, he's very smart, he's very quick, he's very passionate about whatever it is that he does. It doesn't matter, whatever he's into at the moment, that's what he's passionate about, or she's passionate about. If it's a girl, it's a yang energy, either way. So I feel like there's somebody who wants to come on board with you, or wants you to come on board with something, or has something good for you, like an offer for you. Whether that's advice, I hear a security, help, assistance, a direction, something. This could be a father figure, a boss energy, a friend, a brother, a honey. I hear confidant. I like his sexy top hat. He has such an intense expression. He knows something. So I would want to know more from him. I feel like if you don't want to go, he's going to leave without you. He has a new adventure. He has something new to talk about, or there's somebody else that's going to listen. So, I mean, King of Wands is fire sign. So Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, like energy. Possibly you, possibly somebody else, or possibly just the advice coming through, you know? Something coming through, somebody like this that you sort of know or you bump into, just has that right kind of advice to help you to juggle things around, or what to focus on so you don't have to juggle so much around. He's the one that'll put it all aside when he has a better idea to do, when he has something better to do. He'll go do that first, because that's more exciting than, you know, all that stuff that was bothering him. So, he's really passionate. I see the Knight of Wands as like really passionate male energy, straightforward, straight to the point, want to get it going, want to get it done, want it to happen, want to have the experience already, want to feel it in their bones. I'm focused on the baton. And I want to say like conductor, director, organizer, something like that. Plan maker, map maker, something like that. Somebody good with plans. I mean, when the king is in the night period of his world or his life, he's in the experience, where here he's already had the experience. He already knows about it. He knows what's worth putting his time into now and what's not worth. I feel like he's also good at coordinating and sending others out on missions, if that makes sense. I see him as the mission man. Whether that's his own, getting someone on a mission, getting on board with a mission, or sending somebody on a mission. You know? It's like, all he needs is that little idea. And, oh, he's on it. He's on it. He will discover everything you need to know. So if this is a mission man coming into your world to help you, cool. I feel like he even has artistic inspiration for you. Like, it might just be that thing that like, oh my gosh, you're so good at this. Why don't you do that? I feel like that's more the queen who like inspires you, the muse. I feel like the king is more the one that goes out with you and does it with you, or does it once for you and then leaves you alone. More of a teacher sort of energy. Let's see. Let's get clarity from the Guardian Angel Tarot on the Two of Pentacles and the King of Wands for Taurus. I hear clear passions. Maybe get clear with your dreams, your passions, how to make them real, how to make them happen, how to map something out, how to start. I'm getting like itinerary, which is makes me think of like, I don't know, going somewhere, going on a trip or something like that. But yeah, I see like a front desk or something like that. I mean, this Doesn't really look like a desk. It's a really fancy chair. It makes me think of like a lounge or like a castle or something. I just heard Scotland. Not sure why. There's a lot of greenery here. Scotland, Ireland, maybe. It also makes me think of, like, I want to say Latin America, or like Latino energy, like beach energy. Like, I don't know, maybe there's going somewhere by a beach, a Latin environment. I'm not sure. Sometimes I get sidetracked and I really just hope it's helpful, or that's that weird little thing that doesn't make sense to me that means something to you. Sometimes I feel like they pop out of nowhere, you know, it's like brain file popped out there. It's like the card catalog in the library just like fell out or something. All right, let's get clarity for Taurus. Oh, wow, that's the sun. Taurus, that's a beautiful ending. That's a beautiful beginning. That's a beautiful moment. That's a beautiful whatever it is. It's gorgeous. This just puts optimism, love, pure joy into whatever is going on. So go where you feel like yourself. Do what makes you feel like you. Tap into that childhood you, that thing you used to do as a kid. You still always sort of want to do and haven't done in a while, and do it. Connect to the you are now and merge them together. This is a congratulations card. This is a big yes. This is a yes on a job. Yes on what you were wondering. Yes if you're going to get through. Yes if it will be worth it. This is also yes, that slightest moment is worth it. Like being in that moment where the breeze blows on your face and it's, or that whisper, that hushed energy, that little thing that takes you down the right way. It's 19. It's the sun. It's a tweener. It's love. It's when everything, even for an instant, feels like it fell in alignment just for you to understand, for you to be there, to dance that dance. So, I mean, this is your way through, back way, sideways, forwards, whatever way you want it. This is big opportunity, yes, energy. Sometimes it involves a birthday. When the 19 comes through, it's a year, so I think of a birthday. So pay attention to birthdays, maybe just particular dates, anniversaries, being recognized. Others recognize you for how awesome I'm getting feeling or looking or doing or what you're doing. It's when others recognize you doing a good job because you feel good doing something, because you're being, I just heard charismatic about something. So I want to say humble about something, comfortable with something. I just heard intense too. So let's see. I like this little picture. Congratulations, your plans have worked out perfectly, and now it's your time to shine. Brilliant new ideas will present themselves to you, and success is all but assured. Express yourself openly and honestly, knowing that those surrounding you are trustworthy. Be open to unexpected opportunities. I would say that's open expression. And he's pretty open-minded and open to anything new coming in, any new experience happening. So maybe he just has some good advice for you, or, you know, or you're going somewhere open together, or this is you, and this is you, shining. I hear freedom, and I think of time, which makes me think of a good book for some reason. So when I think of, like, maybe you're a writer, or you're diving into a good book, a novel, an adventure, something like that there. But I'm getting you're the one writing. If you're reading something, I feel like you're gathering. Either gathering a good story, gathering a connection, gathering knowledge, gathering something to bring you towards your victory, towards this doorway opening up for you. This interview I heard coming true. That was weird. Position coming about for you. I feel like if there's something coming in your world and it feels like that would be more on your plate here with the Two of Pentacles, like you don't know if you can do that. That's more on your plate. You're good with what you're doing. You're stable. You're solid. Throw a monkey wrench in there. Do something a little extra. Try it a little bit. Take a little piece of the pie and see what works. Because I feel like there's I want to say a position being made for your ass. Special. Special for you, Taurus. So take a small yes. If you have to give a small yes and a small little energy or a piece of you to something, I'm getting I feel like it's back to the tile. I see that tile becoming a mural, almost like something projecting out there. It started with something small and it becomes huge, bigger than you know. Somewhere where growth can happen. So let's clarify. Let's get one more card from the Winged Enchantment for Taurus. I mean, you're ending with the Sun. This is pretty much the best card. Pretty much the best card. So if you got to juggle something around, put some... I'm getting change the colors, change the font, change the business cards, change something, make it a little more of your own spice, your own specialty, and see how one little thing can make a big difference in the whole plan, the whole picture. I just hear change the color. I don't know what that means. Or how you see something, or the filter. All right, let's get clarity for Taurus. And we have the Sparrow. So this is a really nice card. This is being unique and being on your own, but being one of the whole. Being small, tender, delicate, and realizing that you can... I think this is the phlox behind you. I feel like I can't remember who this came up for now. So I'm not going to focus on that. Let's see what comes up for you. 32 is Sparrow. I am Sparrow, the enlightenment of self-worth. I feel like believe in yourself and I feel like you already do, but I feel like there are others who are going to start to believe in your abilities more and more. Maybe different abilities you never showed somebody before. So maybe it's a little awkward at first. It's like another side of you coming through. I am pride and simplicity and honor in the commonplace. I am it's like that, you know, that one friend, that one customer, that one interview, that thing that doesn't seem like it's big can really, really make a big imprint in your life. It can change your direction. You know, it can put you on a different path. It can give you the right connection so that, you know, I'm getting like, I want to say an army. I just thought of Army of Me by Bjork. That's cool. I'll put that below. I am the one standing vigilant. I am power in numbers and the contentment of being a part of the larger whole. Much of the human endeavor thrives on originality. Of standing out boldly from the crowd, my wisdom encourages the acknowledgement of the role of community and family to shape your personal destiny. So start with what you can do, your community, your environment, your home, your surroundings, those around you, yourself. You cannot always fly solo, but you cannot neglect threads that bind it all together. You are approaching a time that will require a group effort and a need to blend in while fostering your imprint on the world. It is a mighty gift to flit about the world unseen, and a greater gift to know. This is it. You have flocks behind you if you need them. You don't have to do it alone. You need to pull back, regroup, and find the common ground. You are engaging humanity. You are part of something great. You are open. You are Sparrow. Oh, this is a really nice reading. I hope this was helpful for you. I love you so much. I'll see you soon.